Morning, family. Addict named Billy P. Today I want to talk about what are you willing to do for your recovery. Because the bottom line is, back in active addiction, I was willing to do pretty much about anything that there was to get just that one more. That lying, that conning, that manipulating, that doing whatever it took to continue to feed that beast. And when we come into the rooms of recovery, we have to have the same willingness to do whatever it takes to make it one more day clean. It means get out of your comfort zone. Today I woke up, I went downstairs, I got into my daily meditations, got into my readings, and went and picked up my partner, my best friend, Brian Mullins, the vice president of Trials to Triumph, who jumped in the truck, and now we're down here in Brightmoor, Detroit, Michigan, the good old Brightmoor district. I remember when I moved down here and struggled in these streets for the last 8 out of the 20 years that I got high. We're running these streets, and I was shot and stabbed and beat down and been in places where people just don't need to be. But this disease of addiction, it's going to take you there. But it's time to put a flip side on this. Everybody knows the negativity in the bad parts about the disease of addiction. But we need to end the stigma about the disease of addiction. We need to let these people know in the world know that we do recover. We can and we do. And it's up to us. It's not up to them. And the reason why we drove down here to Detroit, and we're going to meet a friend of ours. Her name's Carrie, and she's a heck of a soldier. She runs a radio show, and that radio show is Overcoming Addiction, and it's a worldwide radio talk show, and it's dedicated to helping those in recovery and out of recovery in all phases of the disease of addiction. It's designed to bring hope to those who feel hopeless, and a message to those in need of hearing something uplifting. And listen, if this dope fiend right here in front of you can be down in the Brightmoor district with a smile on his face in front of a building that God knows what was going on in here at one point in time, but I can assure you it wasn't anything good. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Nobody is excluded from God's grace or God's forgiveness and the benefits that this program has to offer. It all has to do with willingness. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to continue to go to meetings? Are you willing to go reach out to that next person who needs the help? Are you willing to jump into service in a position of helping others? Get out of yourself and your selfishness and your wants and extend the helping hand to the next person in line? Because you were willing to do whatever it took to get that one more in active addiction. You better find that willingness in recovery. Because I know it's possible for any addict to stop using, lose the desire to use, find a new way to live, and become the person that they were intended to be all along. I don't think I've ever had a smile like this on my face the 8 years that I was wandering these streets in Brightmoor District in Detroit, Michigan. I know I looked like a fool when I was down here surviving in these streets, but today I can come down here with a smile. Today I can come down here with a friend, a true friend. That guy right back there on that fence. See, we didn't come down here looking like, hey, what are we going to get out of being here? He came down here to support, encourage, and be a part of something. My name's Billy P. I'm a recovering drug addict. On November 11th, 2004, I left this madness. I found some serenity because I finally gave up. I asked for help because I surrendered, because I finally found desperation, and I haven't had to use since. It's over 11 years and 10 months. Like I said before, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I like driving by this building. I don't have to come knock on the door, give them $20. God knows what they're going to hand me in return. I'm not worried about coming down here and ripping off the dope man who opens up this door and then have to ziggity boom, ziggity bang because I'm worried about them catching up to me. I don't have to live like that. It's not called living, that's called existence. Recovery offers people an opportunity for life and not death. You're the one to make the choice. Your parents can't do it for you. Your husbands can't do it for you. Your wives can't do it for you. And your children can't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Grab onto God's hand and watch. Watch what happens. I love you. This is Billy P., Brightmoor District, Detroit, Michigan. Talk to you later. Morning, family. Addict named Billy P again. Just got done leaving over there on the Brightmoor District, the other side of Telegraph, on 5 Mile, good old Finkel and Telegraph. And now we're over here on the Redford side, and we're standing in front of the building where Carrie has Overcoming Addiction radio show that is recovery based. And I didn't mention in the video before when we were over there about, what are you doing out there, man? Where are you at on this battlefield with this disease of addiction? What are you doing to help, get out of the problem, man, and bring in the solutions? And it's people like Carrie and Overcoming Addiction radio show that has an impact, a positive impact. I want to invite you to get on Facebook and look them up and listen to their radio broadcasts and listen to the people that are coming there to speak. And their messages are about hope and forgiveness and love. And Carrie's also putting on the Detroit First Annual Recovery Festival. And she's got musicians, gifted artists coming from all over the United States. It's going to be taking place on October 8th in Detroit, Michigan. Once again, you can get on Facebook. You can figure out, type it in. Type in Detroit First Annual Recovery Fest, and you'll see the event. You'll see where it's at. Come on out. Come on out and listen to some amazing people that are gifted with their ability with music. Come on out and listen to some messages of hope. Come on out and show Detroit, Michigan that we can and we do recover. That the lie is this, that addicts don't amount to nothing. It's the addicts are the ones that are making the best change in this world when it comes to fighting this fight on the disease of addiction. It's not the politicians. It's not the lawmakers. It's not the pharmaceutical departments. They don't care. All they care about is making more money at our expense, at our pain, at our broken families. When are we going to draw that line? Come on out. Show up, shoe up, get out on that battlefield, and become part of the solution. And get out of that problem. Talk to you later. Bye.